Hi, how are you?
Good,
I'm
good.
SarahBeth. I'm a Penn MES student associated with oikos here at
Okay.
Penn. And if you could just tell me your name and your title.
Sure. I'm Edwin Keh. I'm currently on faculty at the Wharton School. I lecture in the Operations and Production Information Systems Department in the MBA program.
Okay. And could you explain a little bit where you came up with your idea for your platform to speak with us today?
So I've not been an academic for very long, right? So up to this point in time, I was mostly in charge of supply chain operations and sourcing for various organizations. So many years of working in the supply chain, and then a stint also working for NGOs, dealing with issues like sustainability and globalization and the impact that has on the world. So a lot of it is through a lot of observations and trying to figure out what is going on in the world in supply chain.
And you spoke about Walmart today,
Right,
and
right.
do you see a lot of other organizations moving forward? If they want to make money, then they have to fall in line with corporations like Walmart
Right.
to be able to be more sustainable and make money at the same time in the future?
Right. So one of the things that I talk about when I talk about sustainability is that you have to make sure that you're very careful with, one, the vocabulary, which is depending on who your audience is, what type of vocabulary you use to help people understand what is it that you're after. And then the other thing too is that you have to make a clear business case for sustainability. Again, it is very hard for for-profits to operate out of the goodness of their heart. So the challenge for large supply chains like Walmart is to make sure that that case is delivered in a way it's a win for everybody. That it is not a compromise solution when you talk about sustainability.
And another thing, so when you talk about sustainability, do you
Right.
think that in the future that more corporations are going to have to be like them? Because you said, I think you said, what was it? Money, money, money.
Yeah,
Those
well,
three
no,
things.
price.
Price.
Right.
So, other people might be Target consumers, other people might be
Right.
Walmart consumers, but if
Right.
Target can't beat the prices of Walmart, do you see that people just looking at it based on the money aspect,
Right.
or do you see people in the future say, hey, well, Target's doing a better sustainability outlook,
Right.
so I'm going to go to them?
So there's two parts to the answer to your question. So first of all, who are the stakeholders when we talk about sustainability? And as I see it, there are three general stakeholders. There is academia, which is where people are at Wharton, in which you provide the thought leadership, which is what is the business model, what are the reasons why people can creatively and how people can creatively deal with the situation. Then there are the roles of government, which is in how do you create incentives for people to behave properly? What is the tax and what are the legislations behind this, so that people don't do certain things and do certain things, and that really comes from a societal level. And then finally, you have private enterprise, and private enterprise can play a role, but not. Private enterprise can't be the only solution to this. So that for private enterprise, the motivation always is how do I improve my brand equity? How do I grow my business? How do I become more profitable? And how do you do that in the context of working with government and academia on sustainability? And I think the other thing too is that you have to work on opportunities to help consumers make choices about why they purchase whatever it is they purchase. So giving consumer more information and more visibility about what is happening in the supply chain is very important. So creating some sort of an index and creating some sort of a nutrition label, if you will, of everything that you consume helps consumer make the right sustainable choice about should I buy product A or should I buy from company A or company B or product A and product B. And I think that is the future challenge. So I look at it as a social contract in which all of us play our role.